Hello! It is currently day 1 of our writing retreat, and my goal for today is to... What is my goal for today? That is a great question. Editing Kate here to provide some additional context. This writing retreat was planned by my wonderful critique partner, in part because we'd gone on a retreat last year, hosted by the lovely Wallissimo, and it helped both of us so much to be in person and work through the problems within our individual stories, and so we thought, why not again? My thought process going into draft 5 has been to fix the stressy, messy ending of the previous draft, while also, importantly, trying to get the word count down to industry standards. I want to query this book under Kate Cavanaugh, and as such, I would be a debut author under that name if somehow it all worked out, right? And there are specific standards, typically for first-time books, even standalone fantasy, that tend to be a little bit chunkier, but not so chunky as what the draft was turning into. And as some of y'all might have picked up on, I was beginning to stress out about trying to take my chunky boy of a draft and squish it down. Turns out, not as easy as I thought to cut words, having never done it before. And you know, one of my favorite things about hanging out with other writers is this wonderful blend of camaraderie and actual problem solving. No book is ever truly written alone, and there is absolutely something magical about a bunch of writers all under one roof. So I hope you'll see the progression of my mindset regarding Project Death over the course of this vlog, and also the 16,000 words that I wrote. Holy shit. But before Editing Kate leaves you, I do want to introduce you to all of the wonderful writers you're gonna see in this vlog by way of like cheesy 90s inspired sitcom trailer. Enjoy. I'm trying to get to the place where the armorer kills the cousin, and Twilby finds out that he can also kill, but he tricks Death. It's not the kind of killing she does. Now, the slight issue I'm having is I'm trying to shorten the word count on Project Death, but I have done a little bit of like pacing out where the next scenes need to go, and I'm worried that it's still going to be too long until I get into this ultimate like decision point for Twilby that she will join the house. In my heart, that's the break into 2 moment, but it's happening too late. It's happening like closer to 1/3 into the book instead of 20% into the book. But I also feel like all those scenes are needed. However, I did come up with a couple things along my drive to get up here that I think are going to make the story better in this specific section. So I'm hopeful, and I'm kind of thinking I just need to write it out like I did up to the catalyst. Write it out with the way the new scenes are. It'll definitely be shorter than the last draft, and then edit and kind of scrunch it up again as needed. This is also where my wonderful CP Jessica will come in. Half of this writing retreat might just be me asking her all of my questions and like bouncing ideas off of her and everyone else, but that's what a retreat is for, right? All right, let's go downstairs. Oh, hello. Did you send it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, I'm gonna come back. My goal for today is I just finished a rewrite of a novel, and I'm currently working on the submission packet, and I'm hoping to get that submitted to my agent by, in 1 hour. Wish me luck.
Oh my gosh.
I am doing schoolwork in the morning and then hoping to switch over to a screenplay rom-com later.
Ooh.
I kept having these dreams of these incredible like rom-com moments, and I was just like, just like, and you wake up and you're like, what am I gonna do with these? Like, they're so cute, like they're adorable.
They have
and then I thought,
for a reason.
right? And so I started just coming up with scenes like that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
So I still don't have like a story completely, but I figured I can try.
Got a first few pages.
Yeah, I got the first
Yes.
few pages and I can cut it on. So that's mine.
I love that.
So my goal today is to finish the first chapter of my new adult fantasy, affectionately titled Le Six Croix.
Oh my god, I love that.
Yes.
Chapter 1 is called Someone Follows. So
Oh, that's a good chapter title.
Okay, so my goal for today is that I'm going to be going through a bunch of the ideas that I have and trying to figure out what I'm going to be working on for at least today. And I may be picking a different project per day, so I don't
With
know.
the rune reading, yes.
And then you're gonna drop them, and anything that lands in the rings is what we read. Anything that lands on the outer edge is we take away.
This is so cool. Sorry, I love stuff like this. I love it. I really struggled with trying to figure out what book I want to write and like how to proceed with my writing life, basically.
Okay.
And so I'm very much just indecisive, but an indecisive bitch, basically, who can't figure out what to do. So that's kind of the vibe.
So like basically advice on what to do specifically about your writing.
Yeah, and like
Okay.
what book story to put my time into.
Ooh, okay.
That was so fun.
I know, right?
It was. I don't know anything about my inner circle.
Well, no, it just means that you're struggling to figure it out internally, and that makes sense.
I got rude reading yesterday. I was basically like, take it one day at a time and miracles will happen. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna pick a project and just see if a miracle appears out of nowhere.
So my goal for today is to finish Act 2A.
Yes.
Because that's where I'm at currently. Supposedly, it has one scene left,
Oh.
but there's not enough material for there needs to be more material for that act. So I think I have to make something up, but also not make something up that doesn't fit for the story.
Right.
Jess said the library's over there. We're going into town. Oh, look at you. Yeah. Oh, oh my God, what a ham. You're like slowly approach. Oh. Oh.
It's the Paper City.
And I need to be who you need to be when you were young. So it's on the hat and then also that's so cool. I love that they have books in here.
Lunch is not until 10:30.
Here we go, everybody. 3, 2, 1, send. Whoosh.
The whiteboard today is blank.
Yes.
But it has all of the remnants of past ideas because Katie was too lazy to clean it off properly. So what's going on for today is every 5 ideas that I've chosen to work on, or could work on, and I'm going to put pros and cons for each of them. And then if that doesn't work, I haven't thought that far.
All right, I have almost finished that scene. I left like 100 words to like truly finish it off, just so that I'd like have forward momentum for when I start up the next scene. I feel like 25,000 is still in sight for that. I might be deluding myself into thinking that. It's been so long since I have focused on the words so much. I think I'm gonna have Becca do a little rune reading for me to see if like this is the right path, because or like what I need to know. I just need something to affirm me, I think, outside of me. It's gonna be that and the girls and Jess just telling me that the scenes are where they need to be. I do think once I get to the cousin's death, I think I just need to make it past that. That's my goal for today, so hopefully with the magic, of some afternoon coffee and then maybe some wine after that, I will get this done. But Wallace already successfully completed her task for the day, so I think she's gonna be hanging out. She said playing some Sims and planning a little dumbsupper for us, which will be so fun. So hopefully we will have even more successes tonight, and hopefully I'll be one of them.
And how much do you think you have more in it?
Another 3 or 400K.
No.
Probably like another 100.
So could that be divided into 2 books or no?
It's actually 4.5 books. So theoretically,
Oh.
Oh no, that's a con also.
Yeah, the pro, it's 4.5 books. The con, actually 4.5 books.
The French went down and they're like, we're taking over, bitches. And they
History lessons.
Okay, I have 2,800 words now. I am kind of moving in like a sandwich order. So I have where we kill the cousin, and I have the start of the house sequence where she fully accepts the apprenticeship. I need to fill in these 2, and I'm working on this one. Oh wait, can she see me? It's just from this angle. If I slammed on it really hard, would it scare them? I won't do it. I'm sitting next to a spider and I might be regretting this choice. He looks like he is eating something. Okay, so I'm trying to see if I'm already at 22,000 words with this. I don't know that I can make it 25,000, but we're going to try, because with some quick math, if this truly is the 20% mark, that is significantly better, though still not where it needs to be. The thing I love about retreats though is that we have like helped work through what projects Katie should be working on, and we got to see Wallace successfully send stuff off to her agent, and now, you know, we have the rest of the week for the rest of us to do the things that need to be done. I was hoping it was gonna be today, and you know what? With the power of wine and a coffee mug, maybe it still can be. Sounds like someone's having a party, as are the cicadas. Or the katydids, we are unsure.
It's gonna go plunk right in the
Oh yeah, and my, what remains of my
The
wine.
middle circle is your inner being, so that's
Okay.
what relates most to your inner self. So
Okay.
On the inside. And then here is the ego or ring of manifestation that pertains to your relationships with the world around you.
Okay.
Let me pass it to me.
Whoa. Whoa.
Hello.
Okay, but like,
Once again, oh my
nothing
god.
in the inner circle.
Indicator connected.
And this one's pointing at me again.
Spooky.
The old pointer is pointing at the pointee.
Although I have to say, we're gonna have to read what this is because that went straight to Wallace.
Oh my god.
I'm always inserting myself in the middle of this and I don't know why.
Just like a strong pull. Yeah.
This is like your relationship with the outer world, so maybe it's saying to listen to your inner voice, like inner tuition. Force we must tame and nurture is our ego.
It's in between the 2.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like my theory is
I like
checking out. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm a genius. Someone should give me a crown.
I'm along the right
Are
with you.
you jogged or something like
Thank
that?
you.
I am so thankful that Becca brought her runes. I've never done a rune reading before, and besides just being fun and novel, it was great to have everyone kind of around and semi-working and semi-listening, and Jess kind of stood to the side and helped me with the reading and going through exactly where different parts related to Project Death, the overall themes that were actually weirdly present in the rune reading. How did they know it's all about water? And it was at this point that basically everyone helped me problem solve away from being so focused on the word count and just writing the best story that I can. And they volunteered that they'll help in the next round when I do need to actually cut words. And this was just reinforced by Jess and I's little CP breakout session after. A very good night. Why would it do this to us?
Donut!
nuts. I choose with my heart, and I need in my stomach, in my eyes.
And yes, with all organs within my body, I must donuts. Evermore came out. It like fully like got me. How am I trying to take it out?
Oh my god,
Oh, was it good?
that's real good.
I'm cuddling random street cats. That's so cute.
Okay, I am up 1,385 words. The end part of the scene was actually copy and pasted from the last draft, or the like, if this is draft 5.1 from draft 5. And so it needs a bit of finagling, but like otherwise it's solid. So now I'm down to only 2 scenes left. These 2 before we really hit going back to the house and her official apprenticeship begins. So I'm very excited. We're gonna take a quick break for like some book shopping and apothecarying. Hopefully I'll have time to shower first. Let's do it. Are we going here first? Okay.
She makes those out of recycled wax. Some of the
Okay, so this was like a landmark case here in Chillicothe to extend the federal government's power. That's cool, or interesting, I should say. Also, that there's a bingo by the banking crisis. It's very Gilmore Girls to me, all of the local businesses like getting into it. So cheap, he didn't even have a ring.
And with shipping, it comes to 30.
I mean, that feels like an extra.
Fixed, you know?
Yeah. So it's the same typewriter.
It's the exact same typewriter.
That's so fun. Didn't you say you were like scared to use yours because it was your...
It's just broken.
Oh, it's
but
broken,
like,
okay.
I mean, it's not really broken, it's just hasn't been used in so long. Like, I bet you if I got ink for it, it would work.
Right, but you would need to... I gotcha. Yeah. Yeah.
But that's almost new.
Right.
I love your dress.
Do you see all the cuties on my... He's like, I'll take some water, please.
So cute. I've never really experienced anything like that.
All right, let's go over the haul. I got this cute puzzle that we can all do together. This tarot deck is so cool. It is so pretty. But I need to save this as a reward for getting my words in. In Deeper Waters, which everyone was excited about. They haven't read it, but Jess has read F.T. Lucan's before and really liked their work. I also got My Murder, which is like a sci-fi murder cloning. And Chelsea at the bookstore had just finished this, so very excited. And then finally the book fan, because I was very hot in the store. But first, we must write.
My goal, so we can go to the speakeasy, is going to be to finish reading the rest of Be Gay Solve Crime.
Okay.
Which I have.
Yes.
59 pages left to read.
Okay.
So, which I think is an attainable goal for me. That's
Okay. I love that. Okay, what do I want to put myself? Okay. Oh no, it's actually just to finish the goal that I had for yesterday for today. Yes.
Nailed it.
Got it. Perfect.
Listen, Mike, do you remember me?
And how much, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. If you write a bunch of that genre research.
Not the book I'm supposed to be working on.
Oh, but you are working on a book?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's so cute. It's very pretty as it spins too. Okay, so I'm up almost 1,800 words. I have only the 2 scenes left, and one of them should be quite short. And if I can get those 2 done, I will be allowed to go to the speakeasy tonight. The plus side is this first one, I think, can be a lot of copy paste with like a little bit of changes. The second one, I am completely changing it so that we meet a couple of the characters, you know, like 3 scenes earlier than we did before. Oof, I can do this. All right, for my break while my computer charges, I am going to use this new deck for the first time, and I think I'm also going to take some notes on it. That was something we chatted about like as a group earlier. I think it would just be fun to sort of log my journey with this deck. The modern reader. We'll pretend that's me.
Some questions you might see. This is like very me. Like
You're like, let me that. Well, that's why I actually think these, because when I was reading them, they look very positive and like, you know, still very introspective, but not like
because it's like sometimes, you know, you're picking them out at random, you know, and sometimes
Yeah.
you're thinking, well, that makes way more sense in my past position than are they complementary cards? Okay.
So, do you usually do it one at a time or for 3 cards?
I do it one at a time, and then I look at all 3 of them.
Okay,
so they relate to each other. But whatever feels right. If you feel like flipping them all over, flip them all over.
I mean, I got my first Oracle deck with you. That's what I always talk about. I'm like, Becca has taught me. I know. It's still one of my favorites, though. It's like, it's so good. Okay, I've had a little bit of a tarot break with my new cards. Come back up to retrieve my computer and attempt to get in more words. Before we leave for dinner, again, I got a goal. I got a goal for the day that was also yesterday's goal. Okay. Just vibing and puzzling.
I need the connection.
Yes.
Come on. I want bone broth and
Thank you. Oh my god! That is so cute. Stop, that's so cool.
that is fun.
Oh my god.
Yes. I was about to say they don't need eyebrows. They can draw on Katie.
Oh, how is it?
Auburn brown stick. It's pretty good. Our mother, Becca, would appreciate it if you would put out the fire before you burn off your eyebrows. They do.
I feel like I need a hand for scale. Like, yeah. Oh my gosh, we're having to rearrange the cars because these just came up, and look, I see Wallace. Ah! Yeah. See, kicking it.
for the vlog.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be from that on. Big one?
Yeah.
Oh,
You just sank right in.
What happened?
Just this girl.
So over her.
Look at me just not working.
This is all I could ever want. It's like a group puzzling session.
You were.
I was just trying to see if I could have fun too.
Yeah.
That's the best way you said that.
Hello. The goal for this morning is to revisit the scenes that I copy and pasted yesterday, tinker with them, just keep adding more scenes. So at this point, we're just seeing how many words I can get added. Now that I've made my piece, it was 30,000 versus 38,000. So I only took off 8,000, but I'm not worried about that so much anymore. So I'll just continue the process, but not panic. And it should still work, just maybe not as intensely, but also the intensely wasn't working, so you know.
From Inktober, and I do little like flash pictures. But wait, Caitlin, have you ever gone by Kate or like anything shorter than Caitlin?
How many Kates are we gonna end up collecting in this community?
The kid comes.
Sending it because, in fact, they are covered.
So I just do like one a day. I think I'll learn the bit better.
Perfect for that.
Yeah.
The days.
Yeah. The lovers. Cheers.
It's just a big blank.
What's that?
You said act 1 and act 2?
Sorry, Act 1 and Act 3.
Act 1 and act 3 and you're filling it. Okay,
So
yeah.
I've got the great opening, I've got a hopefully good ending, and then yeah, all the in between stuff, which should be the good stuff because it's a rom-com, right?
Yeah, that's the falling in love
So I did the
stage.
breakup. That's the hard part.
Yeah, that's the part you don't want to have to do once you put them together. Look, Jess very kindly brought me some dresses from her place. We're doing the dumbsupper tonight, but because I'd gotten on the road before Wallace had this great idea, I didn't bring anything for it, so yay. I do think I'm gonna take a quick break from writing. I have realized that I always need a little bit of a rest and recovery period after I've done a long trip, especially one as long as this one with as many people. My introvert self, as much as I love my family and my friends and my new family, I'm like, I need some space. I need to breathe. And I think that will be the perfect time to reread Project Death, what I have now, and make sure that it's all working perfectly. You know, I like to do it like 3 times the edit, so I'm basically gonna do the 2 times edit, read through, fix, figure out what needs to be there, and then I'll do it the 3rd time when I'm resting and relaxing, when I've just gotten home. It always feels good to have a plan for after, and now I can just focus on getting all of the words. Also, I forgot to paint this nail. It was so close. Now, I thought I would give y'all a brief tour. This area in Chillicothe was gorgeous. All of the homes were just like old and massive, and you know, it feels like there's a history to them, which I love. All of the individual details were really interesting because obviously you want to sort of decorate a space that you're going to be making into an Airbnb, but also you can't have anything that's like too valuable, and you need to have room for everyone. So it's kind of an interesting vibe, but I liked all the little things like the knobs, the wood, the stuff that seemed kind of central to the house. I will say a lot of it didn't really make sense. It had clearly been remodeled, so like a lot of doors that just led to almost nowhere. And perhaps the scariest part was they clearly created a lock system so that no one else got up to like the 3rd level, or like the 3.5 level. This house had so many levels, but it had been broken. A little bit creepy. Devasia thankfully like stuck a little chair underneath it just so we would know, just so we'd feel safe. This courtyard area also was beautiful and stunning, and I liked the vibes, I guess. It felt very fitting for a writing retreat.
Sail!
Jessica came and got me, so it is time to work again. No more journaling, 25 minutes. She is out in the kitchen. I'm going to be in here and we are going to sprint. I missed the timer going off, but whoa.
Got 296 words.
Yay! I think all the time, that way it kind of like, what's the philosophy? Like it stays in your head that way, even like kind of just coming in. Yeah.
Remind me, like.
Yeah.
It's like the one thing.
Listen, Mr. Boy, I don't know what it is. I bathed today and everything.
He just likes that little spot. Oh my gosh.
Isn't that funny?
Yes.
Hocus pocus cookbook.
I have hoodwinked Becca into a 20-minute sprint because I could not. Oh my god, I typed 2 hour. Nope. Because I could not.
Yeah, that'd be bad. I can't do 2 hour.
Yeah. I cannot do this alone apparently, so 20 minutes. You did what?
550.
Woo!
308.
Woo!
I edited like 5 minutes of my video.
Yay!
I cooked dead man's toes.
Yes, you did. I got, if I was a quarter of the way through the scene, I now am halfway through the scene. Woo! So we're getting ready to do the dumbsupper. Getting dressed, getting ready. I figured going for like a foresty vibe. Done. I feel very swishy. Oh, what was in action? Oh my gosh, look at the progress. So you said you weren't gonna write anymore, but alas, soon.
I am. We're gonna do a 20-minute sprint.
Yeah.
Jess, are you gonna join us on the sprint? Wow, this is a very artistic shot. Because it's all blank.
Oh, the sleeves.
Yes, the sleeves. Ooh, I love
Perhaps.
it.
Perhaps.
I'm typing in like my, what am I doing? I'm filling out my information for the book I just finished, and then I'll probably hop in, so I'll probably do like 15 hours.
Love it.
Excellent.
Okay. Are you ready?
Not at all. Okay.
Betty spaghetti.
Yes.
Oh, the music.
Yes.
I'm so tired. I tried.
I just added this scene.
It's the Mulan one.
Oh, it's super nice. We are going to sit in order of time and wisdom on this earth. So the spirits are here first, and then we'll have Becca, you'll be right here. Jess will be right here. Kate, you'll be right here. I'll be sitting right here, mainly for ease of movement to and from the kitchen. And also because I'm the middle child. And then Devasia, and then Catherine.
Where did you go?
All right. This is not your invitation. This is the invitation that you will extend to the spirit you would like to bring to this dinner. It says, "Dearly departed, come join us for our midnight dumb supper." Whiteout pens so you can write your invites, and I will serve the dessert as you guys are writing out your invites. And don't forget, on the opposite side of the invitation is the menu for tonight. And then you all have wishing paper, and there's a pencil that we can share. And during the first course of the dumb supper, which is going to be the course that will be the dumb part where we're all quiet, you can take time to write a message to the loved one you have invited, and then at the end of the dinner we will ignite the wish paper so it can be sent to the heavens. And yeah, please take your seats. And thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you. Oh.
Thank you for this.
Would you like some?
I would love some. Thank
You're
you.
most welcome. How heaping of a starter?
Keep it on there.
Keep it on.
Keep it on.
Also, there are cashews in here. I don't think anybody has enough. Is a bowl for your rice? The bowl?
It smells divine. Thank you. Yes. Thank you.
And this is Italian sausage wrapped in puff pastry. It's got breadcrumbs.
Looks very, very toey.
Very toey.
Look at this magic.
Tight ball, about the size of a little marble. That's us. Okay, now you gently unwrap, and you're focusing on your message to your spirit. All right, then you gently unwrap, and you smooth it out so that it's crinkly but flat. Shape the tube, use the circle. A little concerned. Yeah! Just a little concerned. Just a little. That was so
amazing.
Protect your drink.
Behave yourself.
Whoa.
Oh, that was really pretty. It's a good one. It's beautiful. I love this wishing paper.
Me too.
I've never seen it before.
Thank you, Wallace. Bless you. Good night. Alright, we've just said goodbye to Becca. And now we're about to go on a cafe crawl. My unofficial goal for the crawl is 1,000 words at each place. By the power of coffee. Vlogception!
Watch more.
Wallace, my professional cinematographer. So the thing about revising is adding of the 1,000 words is gonna be a little funky. So this scene I need to revise is just over 1,000. So if I get that one done, I'm counting it.
Move on to the next location. Oh, the book I finished was My Roommate is a Vampire. And I shall be moving on to something called Ava Evergreen's Semi-Magical Witch.
Oh, that looks so cute.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Still awesome. That is good. Oh my gosh.
Oh, satisfying.
Devasia and the pumpkins. Now, after we absolutely crushed the coffee crawl, the cafe crawl, the 1,000-word crawl, we mostly just hung out and chilled the rest of the day. Some people took a nice little nap, and then we were so lucky that the wonderful Lindsay was able to drive down and visit. Not expected from me, at least at the start of the trip, and it was just wonderful getting to meet her and have her sign my book. Oh my god, I was so excited. I actually bought that book while on the road, and we mostly just puzzled and just chilled and enjoyed each other's company.
Wait, this is goes right there. There you go. That's your last piece. Right there.
Thank you. We did it!
And then the next morning, of course, we went back to the Krispy Kreme with 2 C's, the OG, and they were as delicious as I remembered. And it was just this kind of like wonderful, chill reflection almost of the most amazing week, while also knowing that we were all about to really say goodbye. It's like the saddest part, just the wave. The sad wave. Bye! Oh.
Thanks again. You're welcome. Thank you for coming. Bye.
Bye! Oh, the double honk. That's so sweet. Goodbye, house. And then I was off too. I was leaving to go pick up my mother-in-law at the airport to basically tackle the third part of this mega trip I was on. But all the while, the things that I'd learned on this trip, not just about Project Death, but also about myself, really kept resonating in my ears. I journaled a lot during this time. Wonderful. Love a good journaling. It's funny, for as much as I document through various vlogs, I'm actually not the best about sharing things. It is a struggle I've long had. But I feel like each of these writing retreats has helped me open up a little bit more and a little bit more. And they are just so fun. If you ever manage to find yourself a group of writer friends, take the initiative, be the one to organize the retreat. I think my absolute favorite part, honestly, is just seeing the progress that every single person made. And sometimes progress can look like 1 step forward and 2 steps back as you're like trying out a new trajectory. So we saw some of that too. And it's nice to get to be part, sometimes like in real life, of people's writing journeys. And I just had the absolute best time. And thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you to all of my retreat girlies for letting me come along. And to keep myself from getting too cheesy, this will be the end of the vlog, but I will see you all very soon with a new one. Bye!